Hey there, welcome to a new vlog. I guess at this point you can say that inconsistency and me are like five and six, but it's okay. I'm telling myself that it's okay. Me just documenting my life. I really don't want this to be something that puts another level of pressure on me. So I'm taking my time. Does it mean I'm inconsistent? Yes. Is it the best? No. Can I do better? Definitely. I will do better as much as my real life allows. So, like I said in the previous vlog, the second vlog will be part two of the Montreal trip. So, this is me on a Sunday morning taking a solo walk to church for Mass. You can tell by how empty the streets are. It's a little early in the morning, and things are quiet in Montreal. But I'm heading to the Notre-Dame Basilica. It was like I would say like a 7 to 10 minute walk from the hotel that we stayed in, but it was a really nice walk for me. I really truly enjoyed it, and one thing you know about me is anywhere I find myself that is outside my house, best believe I'm going to locate a Catholic church. I will first of all look for a basilica. If there's no basilica, then I will look for a regular church and I will go and find some peaceful time there. So, rest of my family is asleep and I came to Mass. I'm a little early, so I can have time to just really walk, enjoy the peace and the quiet, and just really be me. So this is a fountain in front of the basilica. That's the basilica there. Um, so it's literally in the historic old Montreal district. Where you see is the Place Dame Square, where you have this is the Place Dame Square, and I mean the basilica is one of Montreal's most iconic buildings, and it's a masterpiece of architecture. They always do it. There's always some form of renovation or maintenance work happening there, and it's okay. I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to maintain that type of building. I'm walking in. The interior of this space is beautiful. It's beautiful. The design is dramatic. That's the altar. That's the center walkway to the altar. It's beautiful. It really truly is beautiful. Mass here is always beautiful. When Mass is over and you get to just chill in the presence of God, like it's really peaceful and it's grounding. So this is the beginning of Mass, the procession into Mass. Hymns were beautiful. the way everyone looked back. We weren't really expecting that, but it was a pleasant surprise. This is the procession at the end of Mass. It was beautiful. So this basilica is one of the most visited monuments in North America, and it's beautiful. So we were here, I would say 2 years ago, and they had this show of lights. I mean, that stuff was amazing. So you see the altar glows. That during the show it will glow with different types of lights. It was just magical. Like, I remember sitting there and I'm like, this is probably how heaven will be, if not even better. Like, the whole roof of the church will glow up in lights. The altar will glow up in light, different types of light. Like, it was just so beautiful. And I'm like, imagine praising God like this. But that was amazing. I don't know if that still happens, but the basilica is always open for tourists and for people who just want to come and pray. So that's where the choir would stay. I'll walk you through the basilica. So they have different sections in the church. I will call them like altars, dedicated to different saints and, to our Mother Mary under different titles. This is Our Lady of the Rosary. And just like St. Joseph's Oratory, you can kneel down there, kneelers, you can pray, and you can light candles. This one is dedicated to, I want to say she's a French saint. Her name is Saint Emily. This is another saint, Marguerite Bourgeois. I hope Bourgeois. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Said Marguerite Bourgeois. Yeah. So people who have devotion to these saints know them. I don't really know them, and I'm not the best at pronouncing French names. This is dedicated to Saint Joseph. That's infant Jesus. That's a picture of Saint Joseph carrying the baby Jesus. You can tell that Saint Joseph is really popular in Canada, eh? So that's because he's the patron saint of Canada. So that's why the oratory is here, and this particular section dedicated to him is big. And Saint Joseph is big. I mean, Saint Joseph was the foster father of Jesus. I don't know how big you can be if God will entrust his son to you. So this is Saint Marguerite de Youville. That's another saint. They have like little write-ups about each saint. This is Saint Jacques the RC. This is that's for the face of Jesus. And there's a chapel of perpetual adoration. So that's what we have here. The Blessed Sacrament. This is Saint Marie-Leon. I hope I got that. This is the view of the altar. Amazing. 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 That's from the back of the church. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. This is Sorry, I didn't get that. It was too tiny. This is St. Jude, a virgin called Notre-Dame in Canada. So this is for St. Jude. Oh, I have that picture, Lady of Perpetual Help. I have it up in my room. You know, this is the chair of St. Peter. Yep. St. Peter's pulpit. St. Peter's pulpit is what it's called. Yeah. So with every place there, candles, you could drop $10, $2, $5, as much as you want, and you light a candle and you say a prayer. So you're lighting a candle for your intercession. This is the view of the entire basilica. So just like that, there are different sections dedicated to different saints. This is St. Margaret again. This is a staircase leading somewhere, but I don't think it's used. I don't think it's in use. But there are sculptures of the saints. Oh, I forgot to mention that on the altar there are sculptures of the disciples just on the altar. This is Saint Anne. Mother of our Mother Mary. That's the Saint Anne. Yeah, the place for offering. So this really truly is a view of the entire church. Beautiful pillars, wonderful architecture. It's just a beautiful place. I stayed back after mass, like after I did this video, just to say the rosary because I had time. I won't say this was either an 8 a.m. mass or a 9 a.m. mass. So the church cleared out pretty quickly, and the next mass was like an hour after. So I had some time to, stay back and regroup. Stay back and refocus, recollect. So this is me back in the street back on the street of Montreal. You can see that it got busier because people are out now. And I'm taking a walk back to the hotel, but I plan to stop by a few shops just to get some stuff. So this is the Singh Boutique. So this boutique is owned by the wife of Jagmeet Singh. So Jagmeet was the NDP leader at some point in time when Trudeau was here. I didn't know. I just walked in because I saw they had really quality fabrics on the mannequins outside. So I was like, oh, let me go in. I'll probably see really nice linen stuff to buy. And I've been wanting to get a nice linen pair of trousers and a nice linen gown, just something that's airy, breezy. And so I looked around. The quality of fabric was good. They had some really good stuff made with good quality. Was it my style? Is everything here my style? Not exactly. Did I find what I was looking for? Most definitely. I found um a nice linen gown, a nice linen pair of pants for myself. I also bought a pair of pants for Odera. It was on sale. It was like, I want to say like $20 or $15. The pair of pants I bought for her. It was ridiculously priced. Then they had this set of jewelry bangles. I also bought one.
Yes, please, if you could throw that away for me.
And that's
Yeah.
my stack there. The jewelry is pretty. I don't know about the longevity though. Like, I mean, it's all fashion jewelry. So I definitely kept that in mind when I was trying to select something. But I bought a pair of bangles and I split it with my girl. So Ella and Jody and I split, I want to say 12 bangles. That one that I'm jingling, that's the one that I got. Yeah, so that's a Singh Boutique. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have some home decor stuff too, but yeah, I wasn't interested in that. I just wanted to get like a really nice gown and skirt or pair of pants. I'm back on the street of Montreal. I'm looking for a place to get coffee. I wanted to get matcha and I saw this coffee shop. So I walked in to get a cup of matcha latte. And I bought a cup of coffee for Kate too and some cookies for the kids. The latte was made with love, and I love that. I really enjoyed the process watching them make the latte. Um, yeah. So on my way back to the hotel, so that's where we stayed, just by the junction of Chinatown. So it was very convenient, and I went back, got everyone, and we started heading into Chinatown. So we're going to the Complex Desjardins. That's the mall that's really close to Chinatown. And it was just a walk. I would say maybe like about 10-minute walk from the hotel that we stayed in. Just walking through Chinatown. Montreal wasn't really busy for some reason. It was cool. The weather was nice. Like we weren't shuffling through crowds. Walks were very comfortable. Yeah, we weren't pushing our way through like heaps of people. And this Complex Desjardins is a really nice mall. It's big. They're not like they're regular shops. I won't. It's not an outlet mall or like where you can find a lot of designer shops. So if you're going to look for like winners or
Yeah.
Like they had
It
some
is pretty.
very.
It's fun. Okay, if you say so. Yeah. You came here to
They had some very specific French designers with shops in this mall, and it's nice. I mean, it seems like it was very support local. But this is Winners. I saw these two cuffs and I love them, and I bought them. So I bought those cuffs and bracelet, the cuffs, the wrist cuffs, and some sunglasses. That's what she's pulling together for me, and another bracelet, the gold bracelet there. They were really well priced.
Yes, I can open it if you want.
Yes.
Okay. Here and
So this is a jewelry shop. There's
it's good.
Yeah.
gold plated earrings. I love these earrings. Unfortunately, I lost one
You're
of
just
the.
visiting Montreal.
Yeah.
Where do you right now?
I lost one of the earrings, but they have really nice things in this shop. Really nice things, and quality wise, quite impressive. Priced to very kind on your pockets. So from the mall, we went to Biodome later in the evening, mostly for the kids, really. So the Biodome is it was we drove to Biodome. I would say maybe like a 10-minute drive. It's in the Olympic Park area of Montreal, and so it's really for visitors, and you get to walk through different ecosystems. That's what I will call them, or habitats. So there's the tropical rainforest. But the name is what it's given, tropical rainforest. So it's always warm, it's temperature regulated, and you see diverse plant life. Animal life, not so much. There's also like the maple forest. Then they have Gulf of St. Lawrence. That's where you see like marine habitats. These are bats. Then the last this is a bio machine. Kids can play here. So the last habitat or ecosystem is the sub-Antarctic island. So that one is like icy. So this, what you see now, is the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is a marine habitat. So this is the this is the marine habitat. Then we went from here into the sub-Antarctic island. Yeah, that's the subpolar region. So this is literally the walls are made of ice. So it's icy, but it smells very fishy. Like it just, once you get in there, that it just hits you. And I mean, you see penguins and other species that will stay in like the Antarctic island. So there are loads of penguins. So thank you for watching, and I pray that our Mother Mary will cover you under her mantle of love and protection. Thank you. Bye.